and welcome back to Let's Play Pikmin 2, Episode 16. Let's see, more reading. Fleeting art form. Some works of fine art are timeless, while others are fleeting. Once lit, this sculpted pillar of wax will burn with glory for a short time before flaming out. Here's this piece of art is to help us all envision our final moment of flaming glory. On the surface, this is not art. It is a temporary spectacle compared to the glory of eternity, and yet that is why it is art. Machines like me are incapable of comprehending this. Danger chime. Today we search the caves located at the far end of the Valley of Repose. Sure that we are thoroughly combing the region for treasure, we have to check every cave. Thanks to that diligence, found this very item. To memorials or exploration into the known, name that cave Frontier Cavern. No danger, no matter how small, dodges the nose of this never fail peace of mind alarm. In fact, it will warn you of danger that is not even present. Spouse alert. Sometimes I miss my carefree bachelor days. Once you have a family, those days are history. I like spending time with my wife, but sometimes I just want to be alone. With this on your spouse, and you'll always know if he or she is approaching. How convenient. Must have and for couples who like to hide things. That seems really insulting. And especially considering it's bigger than an Almar, or at least the same size as him. So it's like the cat in the bell. Innocence lost. This stirring object reminds me of a dream I once had. When I was a child, the twinkling stars held so much promise and mystery. Now they only hold death for you. Think back and remember the starry skies of our youth. Innocence. Maybe being once possessed it, but lost it over time. Stars the shape of that precious memory. All major credit cards accepted. Essential furnishing. This object sparkles beautifully. It's enormous, but I think it would make a great party decoration. Reminds me of the last time my family threw a party. I was busy at work and I couldn't make it, so my wife and kids enjoyed the party without me. Family grows further and further away each day. According to our marketing survey, this is the year's hit product. Focus says don't lie. Interior furnishings that create a laid-back atmosphere are all the rage with Joe Hockatate. Icon of Progress. The last cave we searched yielded a wide variety of oddly shaped and bizarrely colored treasures. For instance, this crooked object appears to be a boot, but is adorned with several strange modifications. Perhaps it's some kind of modern art. This piece of art was made in the shape of a giant boot to symbolize glorious progress. Where did civilization begin and where does it glow? Machines have long pondered this. Okay. Mystical disc. This is a strange design. There's a strange design on this metallic platter. It gives me mystical chills. Maybe living beings were never meant to comprehend its true meaning. I guess time? Vacuum processor. We recently found all sorts mechanical parts scattered around a cave. Walls and floor were constructed of solid steel. Perhaps it was once a great military fortress. Decided to name it the Subterranean Complex. Indomitable CPU. This appears to be some kind of hyper-advanced light-refracting computer component. So I should use it to upgrade the ship with an imagination. Network main brain. According to my research, there's an acoustic interface motherboard. If it installs on the ship, it might shut them up for a while. Then again, if it learned to override the hardware, it might become even more surly than it is now. Space-based receiver. This receiver intercepts harmful radiation from outer space. It's a highly dangerous piece of machinery that should be handled with extreme caution. Think about it, the Pikmin that carried it looked a little dazed while they were carrying it. Don't think an oven controller does that. Novu table. I found numerous objects that appear to be machine parts, but I have no idea what they do. Chip wants to sell them to art collectors in modern alien art and charge a fortune for them. He may be onto something. I guess 100 Poco is more than a year's salary, right? Which means if 100 Pocos is like 50,000, even though I don't even know if that's standard anymore. Mega Flywheel. Collecting all these machine parts reminds me of the time I crash landed on this planet. Someone was here, the crash scattered 30 of my parts, my ship's most crucial components. I had to frantically collect all of them before life support systems failed. What kind of machine this flywheel is from? The Machine of Progress. Spirit Flogger. For a long time now, I've just been whiling away my life like a sprocket in a machine. I just stop and wonder, am I happy with my life? Can't start thinking like that, I must concentrate on my mission. Super Strong Stabilizer. Several artifacts like this were sitting in the hole I explored today. Temperature inside the cave was perilously low. The treasures were freezing to the touch. I felt sorry for the Pikmin that had to carry it, because their little hands looked numb. Repair Juggernaut. This object must have been manufactured long ago by some kind of machine. Then they didn't have the fun toys kids have these days. My son is a video game addict, but I'm terrible at them. He's me about it all the time. Wait, I've got it. Louis young. He's be a video game wizard. He can give me some hot tips. I'm Antite Girl. There appears to be a link between the treasure we found and underground structure. And we found several machine parts that fit together. Parts may prove a clue as to the original function of the area. Super Stick Textile. Once again discovered a completely undocumented species of Pikmin. That's right, Pikmin can find an... Exhausted Super Stick, that's what I wanted. This material is ideal for patching chinks in spacecraft armor. Too bad we've only got one of these because the ship sure has a lot of holes. Fierce Adhesive. My analysis concluded that this object possesses powerful adhesive abilities. Could there possibly be anything else like this sticky? I like it, but the universe is a big place. Unspeakable wonder. What is this? I've encountered countless treasures on this expedition, but I've never seen anything like this. What I can say about it is that it's both astounding and absurd. Essence of Rage. The jewel was found in a hole deep below the icy surface. When viewed from a distance, Jim's dazzling red sparkle looks like a dancing flame. Of course, the dancing flames might just be a symptom of acute hypothermia. It's possible. Remember to hold the afflicted area under not hot, but like decently warm water, because otherwise you will damage your skin. Scouts taught me that. Jim's star husband. Captain views his ship as a brother and a partner. Someone he can trust with his life. It's crucial for them to develop an unquestionable, unfaltering trust. But I refuse to believe that this is some kind of trinket. This simple trinket is some kind of living gem. It's insane. Omniscient Sphere. According to my analysis, this object has a high intellectual capacity. What if it's so smart? Why won't it pass on some of its wisdom to me? Coral Launcher. I tried to fly this thing once, but it moved too rapidly and I contracted vertigo. Maybe it could be useful as an amusement ride. Youngins would love it, however I don't think I'll ever ride it again. Flame Tiller. Investigating alien objects, it provides me with an opportunity to solve new mysteries. For example, when I rolled this object, I discovered it's perfect for tilling land. Usually, the machine analyzes the treasure you find, but sometimes I like to examine artifacts from a razor-sharp intellect. Worthless Statue. First, this object look impressive, but closer inspections reveals just a cheap statue. In ways it reminds me of my father. Probably shouldn't tell him that. Where's the statue? This statue features an astounding degree of detail. It looks like a present I gave my mom for Mother's Day. I miss her sometimes. Finally. Okay, and to my... I'm surprised. Frontier Cavern was actually completed. So today, we need we just need yellow, red, and blue. Today's gonna most definitely end early if I am good enough. Actually, no, because I'm gonna kill a bunch of stuff and start feeding the onion, because as you can tell, will you stop that? We aren't doing too well. Well, the Reds are doing perfectly fine, aren't they? Stop that, please. Well, it's mostly just blues that have taken a hit. What did I keep on saying? So you remember that bear statue of a long time ago? Oh, there's a lot of leaves in my group, I guess. Well, we're going to that bear statue. I don't even think I finished what I was saying. Hopefully no one's stupid enough to walk into the water. Good. You have at least some basic survival instincts. So as you can see over there, we've got fiery bullblacks over there, and well, we got yellow Pikmin. So what do you think we got to do with them? Wait, yellow Pikmin? Blue Pikmin. Red Pikmin. How you get this treasure is you throw them up at it, and then fail miserably half the time. I'm gonna need more Pikmin. Well, in my group to throw. Once I start doing it perfectly now. Okay. I'm gonna grab our blue Pikmin and probably lose a bunch of them to water dumpers. And I actually need them to carry back stuff, but we can start throwing reds over here. And then get them to the other side. Have them kill the fire bolt blacks, and then we should be done with this area, I think. Just head back. Okay, they are not blues. I don't know why I just walked in there. Look, I was focused on headbanging. Now, please, if you don't, okay. These are gonna be a bitch to get back. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna have them stay here and have like Almer have them in his group. Now we attack. Get him. Oh, treasure. We're probably gonna lose a bunch of Pikmin, like 10 at once. Because I think that's how much it bites. Speaking of biting, that bear's got a fish. Fossilized Ursidia. Yep. Kill him. Okay, there we go. Now I will get them caught up correctly. And I'm going to throw... Well, throw. Wow, you were 30. I'm gonna run back and start basically feeding the blues everything. Since we actually do need 100 blues also. I think there's only 2 types that we really need 100 out of. And that is, purples and blues. Because there's a dungeon that only accepts blue Pikmin, not blues Pikmin. Wow, our blue Pikmin are in a sorry state, that's for sure. You know you're in dire straits when your entire Pikmin army fits on the, like, you know, if an entire type fits on the playing field at once. You wait for that compass to get back. Well, actually, we can go grab through a bunch of these stems. Hold on, did I, Yes, okay, I grabbed the yellows. I don't think there's anywhere else they can actually... Well, actually, the, tracker will actually turn gray, won't it? Actually, we can go, grab these blues. Okay, thank goodness it actually knocks him down instantly. I know 10s it doesn't. Oh, how funny. Louis is in charge of our blue army. We've got a Nintendo Watch. It's not working. Reminds me of my Big Ben. I have a little glass Big Ben thing. And I think I broke the minute and hour hands because while the second hand works with a new battery, the other hands aren't moving. Temporal mechanism. There's... Okay, there we go. We've got 55. Come, little blues. Well, little leaves, I guess. Is there even anything here? No. I'm going to have, because they, 25 blues or whatever, maybe 33, I don't know. I don't remember. It was 5 seconds ago, but I don't remember. Did we ever get the foxtail entry? I don't think we did. Maybe we did. Well, now we should. But I'm going to take out these water dumples. There we go. Easy and painless. Now we start gathering everything. Wow, we don't even have enough for that. Okay. Now we go back, get more blue Pikmin, and we should be golden, or at least blue in this case. I wonder how the music's gonna sound, because we didn't get much today. That's because there was nothing left to be gotten. Now we don't actually have to worry about plucking any more Pikmin. Well, today at least. Unless I decide to drown my reds, which I don't know why I would want to do that, but... there are eggs up here now that I think about it. Yeah? Yeah. 3 eggs. I don't even know, can Metites even, that's what they're called, right? I think they're the little bugs that come out of eggs. The Metites, I'm pretty sure is what they're called. Can they even appear above ground? I don't think they can. Well, actually, I have no bearing on that, like, I don't know. I've never seen them above ground, but that doesn't necessarily mean they can't be above ground. Come, my Pikmin army. Now let's see, that yellow is in the middle, is literally underneath its own onion, so it should just go back into the base, otherwise we've got some serious problems. Oh, the yellow actually came over here. How many do we have? That is not a lot. Well, actually it is. It's 80. Because we have a bunch of Pikmin out in the field, I guess. But no, it's like 70. Ugh. I don't even know, did most of my Pikmin outside Frontier Cave get killed that were blue? And I have been using blue, like, in the Subterranean Complex to get purples. I guess we'll get our blue total soon enough. I don't think there's any, like, super item. Oh, there... okay. I was like, wait a second. I legitimately thought, like, there was bullblacks coming at us. You can tell it's a bullblacks because its jaw or whatever, its mouth, its lips are, like, all twisted like that. Okay. We have barely enough for what we need them for. Okay, let us end today. Okay. So it's just the normal, hey, you had a decent day. Congratulations. See, Louis is still sticking his head outside the dome. Okay, 270 Pokos. That's not technically good, but we'll take it. Hello, I'm still on the lamb from debt collectors. For the time being, I've decided to live under the bridge. If they catch me, I don't know what they'll do to me. How are you able to send us messages, actually? Okay, Valley Repose is 100% done. Did we kill new enemies? I don't think we did. Foxtail, I knew we didn't have that. But we will read next time, so if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. See ya!